It was an exciting experience. It was like covering events such as the Olympics. It was really fantastic. It was a lot of excitement, a lot of anticipation, because we did so many stories leading up to the handover, and it was just a wonderful experience. You really felt like the whole world was watching where you were in this little tiny island territory called Hong Kong. The feeling of hope and optimism that Hong Kong was entering a new stage in its history, and that Chinese were excited that Hong Kong was now a part of China and not a part of Britain, and it really made the city, the city was anticipating this for years, and seeing all the construction of the venues that were going to have the handover events. It was just a tremendous building, just like if you were in London for the Olympics or something like that. You see this transformation of the city leading up to a momentous and historical event. Well, this was a story that made world headlines. There were something like 5,000 media representatives at the handover. And I know the story, it was always the top story in the last couple of months before the handover, the end of June. It was our VOA's top story, and it represented all the principles that VOA has been founded on. This was a very smooth transition. It involved democracy in the action, and ways to continue democracy. So it's a very important story for VOA's international audience to see that Britain and China could work effectively together to hand over Hong Kong. And it went off just smooth, real smooth. And I just remember the day before the actual handover ceremony. We were in a Hong Kong stadium, and it was pouring down rain, and we were at the top of the stadium, and I was surrounded by members of the media, and it was pouring down rain, and Prince Charles was there, and they had this ceremony. It was the British handover of the army garrison. And even though it was raining, all the British soldiers were standing at attention. They were unfazed by it. And the program just went off without a hitch. The music and the crowd was into it, even though it was just pouring down rain. And so that's one of my fondest memories.